U.S. Federal Judge Roger Vinson has ruled the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act of last year, that's the Obamacare health care bill, of course, unconstitutional. Let me provide some context for you from the perspective of the American public. What do they want to happen in relationship to the health care bill? Well, first of all, we know that the bill is not overwhelmingly popular. One of the groups which tracks every month Americans' opinions about the health care bill is the Kaiser Family Foundation out in California. They do nationwide polling every month, and in their January 4 through 14 poll, they find that 50% of Americans have an unfavorable view of the health care bill and 41% a favorable. So that's a net negative in terms of overall views of the bill, although to be fair, if you track that back over time, you see Americans' attitudes do go up and down from month to month in that tracking program. Americans do seem to want changes in the bill, if not to have it repealed altogether. The whole issue of whether or not Americans want it repealed depends on how you ask the question, but most recently, we here at Gallup ask Americans about the bill with 4 choices. Should it be repealed? Should it be kept as is? Or should there be major or minor changes? You see those data in front of you. You got about a third in this question construction who want it repealed altogether, and a lot of the rest of Americans say that there should be at least minor changes in the bill, if not major changes. This seems to coincide with something Obama himself said in his State of the Union address, that he is open to changes in the bill. Clearly, the majority of Americans want things changed. If not repealed, they want minor or major changes in the bill. So there does need to be some alteration in the bill, according to the average American. Finally, I would say all of this is not the highest priority for Americans. It may be at the top of the news right now with the judge's ruling, but when you look at the data on most important problems that we update every month, we find that Americans overwhelmingly say that it's jobs and the economy that should be the top priority for their government, not health care. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Gallup's Editor-in-Chief.